Hello everyone, welcome back to another MaxCraft video. Today, I'm actually currently pre-recording this video just because I kind of feel like we should kind of get started on our base. Now, this video isn't, the rest of this video isn't going to be continued until probably around, I don't know, whenever my 4th episode is allowed to be, uploaded, then maybe I can actually get started on working on this video. So, yeah, I don't know. Everything is just screwed up, you know? So anyway, what we're going to be doing today is that we're actually going to go immediately straight for our base, or area that we're going to be working on. And the reason why is because I feel like we should just kind of get started and get this over with. So I'm not going to be bringing any of my stuff right now, just for now. And I think what I'm really going to just bring is my bed, and we're going to go ahead, bring the boat as well, and I don't think there's really anything else. Let's check down here. I don't think I have anything. No, I do not. Okay, so we're going to immediately head over to our area. I should probably put some of this away. Yeah. Alright, so we're just going to immediately head over to our base because I kind of want to tell you guys a little bit on so far of what I'm planning for Godsville. It's going to take me a little bit of time to basically get this all up and ready, but I also know that I haven't finished my mineshaft. I haven't really been feeling it working on the very last building in Spawn. So I just kind of thought that to kind of take a break away from Spawn until I come back, which will probably be an episode or two from here, I would just go back to I would just go towards my base and then tell you guys exactly what I'm planning and what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, I'm going to be heading over to my base, and then yeah, I think from there, it looks like Wise is indeed recording. Apparently the AFK thing, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, we're going to immediately head over to our base here, and yeah, let's go ahead. And when we get over there, I guess I'll go over to paint, and then I'll show you guys exactly what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, I'll see you guys in just a minute. Alright, so I'm back at I'm back at our base, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly take my iron shovel and my iron pickaxe, and what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna go ahead and I just realized the shovel has efficiency 4. Anyway, so yeah, I'm back at the area, or our base area that we're gonna be working with. And what we're going to be doing is, well, not in this video, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys with the use of this voxel map that you guys see on the top right corner. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what I'm going to be planning for this season, or at least I'm going to try. And if you guys are confused what I mean about that, well, let me just tell you, I'm not great at finishing big projects like this. I'm actually really bad. I never tend to finish these things. So yeah, this is going to be very interesting. But I'm going to go ahead and see you guys straight over to... I'll see you guys straight over to paint, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's just a really good way to kind of do this, but yeah. I'll be right back. Just a minute. Hello everyone, this is Tross Gaming. Welcome back to another really quick video, because this is actually a little bit of an update, because for the past couple days since I made the last video on the Ender Dragon fight, I actually just had an idea. And it's gonna be a little bit different than what I've actually been wanting to do for this past couple weeks. So if you guys remember, I told you guys a little bit about Godsville, and basically the idea. Well, technically the recordings that I just made are actually not going to be in the final video. I'm actually... If you guys remember from the video that I just showed you of me, well, it's not really... I'm not going to show you guys exactly what I'm going to be doing because I just changed my mind on what I've just had a very final thought. And I thought this would be really, really cool. Now, I know, this idea is going to be pretty crazy. But what I have been thinking for the past couple days is, well, for the past 2 days, not past couple days, well, including today. But since the dragon fight, and since I was stuck in there, I just had a thought of why not live in the end. And I actually just thought of it should be a challenge. These type of resources. So that's what we're going to be using for our building. Number 2 is allowed to use... Oops. Any... let's... To use crafting table... End chest... Furnaces... etc. So anything that is basically a tool to basically use, we're going to be using these items right here. Number 3 is we're allowed to mine in the overworld or get certain resources. As long as it doesn't affect this rule right here, it should be fine. So like, let's say we need so basically, let's say that we're trying to make a farm, like a let's say like a wheat farm. Basically, we're allowed to use dirt. However, this cannot be used as like the main building resource. We have to use dirt as only for like a specific reason. That's it. So, and for stone and cobble, this cannot be used whatsoever unless it's specifically for crafting, because, well, there's really no use for cobble or stone. So yeah, we have to use this only if it's like for crafting or something like that. And basically, for rule number 4, so number 4, we're allowed to create farms that don't normally go in the end. So basically, this rule right here is for if we want to make an iron farm, we're allowed to do that. Now, technically, we're not really going to be doing a lot of the rule number 4. We're probably only going to be doing it for specific purposes. So maybe for things like, I don't know. Well, it's obviously not going to be for, you know, any of that. So obviously, it's probably going to be only for specific type of farms. So it just kind of depends on what we're going to be doing here. But if we do want to make like a villager thing over there, we can, and we're allowed to do that. So it's perfectly allowed. And for the very final, I think for the final rule here, we're going to do the very final thing is So, as you guys remember from the resource number 1, like the rule number 1, it's obviously going towards end resources. So, that means that we have to, you know, deal with that kind of thing. And I think for number 5, When in the end, only eat chorus fruits. I think is that how you spell it? Hold on, I have to check. Basically, this means that, yeah, if you guys remember from rule number 2, we're allowed to use basically furnaces, crafting tables, stuff like that. So that means that we have to basically smelt chorus fruit so that it doesn't teleport us. Now, we can eat it if we, if we want to, like raw, but it is recommended that we do it with if it's smelted. Now, I don't know if you can eat it if it's smelted, but it will definitely help us if it is eatable. So we're gonna have to check that out. You guys have to tell me in the comments if you can eat it. And I guess for the last sign, 6, and for number 6, and if you guys remember from rule number 4 over here, we can actually do different types of farms. And this actually includes towards wood farms. So if we want to make like a wooden farm, we can actually do that. So I think that would be a pretty, that's obviously going to be going with new rule number 4 here. And we can also even make a cobblestone generator in the end as well. So we can pretty much have almost all of the resources that we need. So, what's the final one that we can do? And I think this would be pretty interesting. So, if a farm is built in the end, cannot rebuild in the overworld. So yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. So if we were to make, let's say, a wood farm, we cannot, if like, let's say we build a wood farm in the overworld, well, that pretty much allows us to use wood. Basically, we have to get wood in the overworld, but we can't get it in the end, because if it was in the end, that means that we can't use this. So it's basically, if we build a wood farm in the end, that basically means we have to get it only if it's in the end. So, yeah. I think that's pretty cool. Also, with cobblestone generator, well, obviously, if we're going to go mining, that means I have to remove all of the cobble that I get. Or I have to basically filter this out. So I have to get a certain resource, like maybe wood, for instance, fill my inventory with that, and then basically just go mining. So that means I can't pick up any cobble if we were to make a cobblestone generator in the end. And for iron farms, that means I can't, if we were to make an iron farm in the overworld, which most likely I'm not going to be making an iron farm in the end, but let's just say if we do, I can't use the iron farm in here. So that pretty much means I have to use only one farm, depending on which world. That's pretty much all I'm going to be saying for right now. I'll see you guys in a little bit. When I come back to this recording, you guys will be seeing a better update of exactly what we're doing, which obviously is going to be our base. So yeah, I'll see you guys right after this. And I'm back after a little bit of time to try to basically plan out exactly what we're going to be doing for a base. And I have created the very first design of what I've been thinking about. However, I've actually had a little bit of a better thought. Why stop not doing Godsville? And how about instead of doing the entire Godsville, we just do the very main building? And what we're going to be doing is, I think it's best if we were to go ahead and, if my keyboard can work. My keyboard doesn't really like to work anymore these days. But anyway, what we're going to be probably doing is we're probably going to be working towards the very main castle of Godsville. And what this main build is going to be is essentially going to be a very tall castle. It's going to be very tall. It's going to be... Actually, this is actually really perfect. And the reason why I consider that this is really perfect is because usually they put their castles on very high mountains like this. So the very first thing that we're probably going to be doing is we're probably going to be removing this hill right here, this entire top part. And we're probably going to be layering it out to maybe around that point right there. So we're probably going to be making it to where it's a lot more, you know, smaller. So this essentially means that we're going to be doing a lot of clearing out on this mountain right here. And yeah, I think that is going to be the very main first objective, and then I probably have to go ahead and figure out how this build is going to look, because it's going to be my very first castle I've ever made. And we're also probably going to be needing a little bit of help from Jord, because he knows a little bit on how to make the little cones on top of castles, so I think it's best if we were to contact him. But for today, and because I feel not really the best from waking up, I think I'm going to just go ahead, clear out the mountain, and then I'll get back to recording in a little bit. But yeah, so what I'm going to go ahead and do, I think I have all my stuff with me. I'm going to have to go back to the base and get some things. My keyboard and mouse don't really like to work with me anymore, so yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take some of the shulker boxes I have, and I'm gonna use them for what we're gonna be doing for the future, because it's gonna be very important. So yeah, for a little bit of today and this morning, I'm just gonna be clearing out